there was no reason why Beverly Hills Cop shouldn't have made it. Because when I met Eddie Murphy, he actually played the songs from Big Mama's House.
When he played this, what do you mean played the songs?
I did some songs in Big Mama's House, and he played them like, and I knew, and he was doing lines from Roll Bounce. He was messing with me. He was mimicking me on Roll Bounce.
So he's been watching.
Yeah, if you can mimic me in Roll Bounce, or maybe his kids was watching, who knows?
We're touching on Eddie. Now the reboot of Beverly Hills Cop was trying to be a TV show. Was that the first time you worked with Eddie?
The first time I worked with Eddie was, yes, Beverly Hills Cop. And it was dope. It was a good time in my life.
Right. Automatically thinking.
Good and bad, it was bittersweet.
Right. Because ultimately it wouldn't come to fruition. Mm-hmm. But upon hearing the news that you're going to step in a role that Eddie Murphy made iconic, what was that reaction when you found out that news?
I was ecstatic. I wasn't nervous at all. I was like, let's do it. And I was nervous, but I wasn't like scared.
Was that like a personal call? Was it an agent just told you? Or how did you?
CB, I mean, the studio wanted me, and Eddie's been watching me. I think that, I have a certain presence on screen similar to his.
Yeah.
And Will's too. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that there's people who just have presence on screen. Yeah. And I'm not saying this because I'm saying I've been told this. It's not like I've like, oh, I have a presence. That's corny. It's arrogance. But I couldn't steal a scene from Eddie. It's the only person I could steal a scene from.
So you deliberately kind of.
Of course I'm gonna try to. You're 25 at the time. You're gonna try to steal a scene from.
Was it like Iverson versus MJ? You know when you tried to hit him with the crossover.
I would never call. Yes, I tried to cross over Eddie. I got some in, but he's Eddie Murphy. He's like, I've been doing this for years.
For like people that are comedy fans, what does that mean? Is that like you trying to throw extra jokes into the scene? What were you looking to do?
Overpower a scene. That's what actors do. No matter what. With all due respect, shout out to Bow Wow, I overpowered him in Lottery Ticket. Point blank, period.
Did Eddie know what you were trying to do?
Of course he knew what I was trying to do. He's a genius. There was no reason why Beverly Hills Cop shouldn't have made it. Number one.
Right.
On a logical sense. On a spiritual sense, I'm not Eddie Murphy's son.
What do you mean by when you say that?
Because it's the same thing. I played Martin's son. I was going to play Eddie Murphy's son.
Is that a personal decision to not want to be like someone else's son anymore?
I'm God's son, bro. I'm not Eddie Murphy's son. I'm God's son.
You ever find out like what was that particular reason why I didn't?
Wasn't meant to. But the guy who fired me got fired.
Wait.
How ironic. The guy who fired me don't have a job, but he has a severance pay. Me Too movement. It happens all the time to them.
You say you got fired?
Les Moonves fired me. Right?
From the role of?
He was the only one that disagreed with the movie, the whole show. Okay. Eddie Murphy skyrockets through ratings. Right. I mean, Eddie's Eddie. Like, stop the game. Stop playing the game.
So Eddie was supposed to be in the actual show too?
He was signed on for 6 episodes. So you tell me you can, no offense, I love my brother Justin, it's not a shot. But you can sell Justin Hires and an Asian man number 1, but you can't sell Eddie Murphy and Brenzy Jackson at the time of the hype of Hollywood. Come on now. That's someone going, hey, I don't like this guy. Why? I don't know. Because I golfed earlier. That guy.
It was just a personal.
I mean, who knows? It was. I believe it was divine intervention also. Mm-hmm. But it's like, this guy doesn't have a job either. Les Moonves is fired. He's got sexual harassment charges. So good for him. And I'm building a studio. So I'm not saying that in arrogance. I'm saying that principles always outweighs. Principles of karma, principles of spiritual principles always outweighs greed and power and lust and whatever people go for, the industry for. Purity is what I go for,